solar ray for the milk thistle, but for the maca and moringa, I like the store brand. They got 2 store brands, but the one I'm talking about is in the dark brown bottle. And so the vitamin shop is where I go get mine from. I went to GNC, but their quality of ingredients and their prices were both wrong. They didn't match. The quality of the ingredients of the products, that most of their products, especially the store brands, and the price, they don't match. For the price, you should get a much better product. Ooh. So Money Bay asked me about the blue light beings. The blue light beings are like spiritual doctors. And they come in because you have an emotional or a spiritual leak somewhere. And they're trying to tell you, listen to what they're saying. Sometimes they talk telepathically. But they're trying to tell you how to patch the leak. Mentally, spiritually, or emotionally, so you can ascend. If you have the green being come to you, they look almost aqua in color, like Krishna. They are bringing you both healing and wisdom. If you get the yellow being, that's a feminine spirit being. It's absolute feminine. It's represented in Africa is, I think her name is Yamaya, the goddess of the sweet water. She's represented by the yellow. And then you had a great mother. When you see those whole light beings come in white, as a white light, they are the highest of the rank, because they are the mixture of all other light beings, meaning they have mastered all of the ranks in the prism. When you break the light up through a prism, in order to be the white light, you have to master each light ray. And each ray could be series of lifetimes. So the oldest of the whole light beings look white. The ones you don't want to see, and the worst ones to see coming in your view, are the ones that look like Ultraman, giant robot with metal wings. They got 4 metal wings. As a matter of fact, you'll see a picture of it on my page. And the ones that look like a giant red light beam. Them the worst ones to see. That means you did some real foul shit, and they coming for your ass, and they not coming to say how you doing either. Them the ones you don't want to see. You don't mind the blue ones, the green ones, the white ones, and the yellow ones. Welcome them all day. If you see them other ones, you better ask somebody for forgiveness, because you done something that you really can't be forgiven for. So you got to try to tune in to those beings. I'm going to go over that in a minute, how to tune in. Christ Henderson, the silica or the diatomaceous earth, the food grade, is a good cleanse. It's excellent. It's really good for parasites. The cilantro is for heavy metals, but I wouldn't use it with coriander. I would use it with think of the name of it. It's a seaweed. It'll come to me in a minute. But the coriander I would use in like in a salad with other ingredients is good. Spirulina. Yeah. Now the spirulina and the cilantro, they work together. One of them is what you call a flush. I mean, raises all of it up. Raise all of it up. And then the other one attaches. Yes, Oshun. The other one attaches. The dandelion and the spirulina and the cilantro is a tag team. And they are actually specifically targeting what you call heavy metal toxicity. Hey, Umbria, welcome, sweetie. It's Yohimbe, India, and they have that at the vitamin shop too. I'm going to spell it for you in 1 second. Okay, Louis Mazdiza, you are going through an ascension. The 444s, the 1111, those are master numbers and angel numbers. You're going through an ascension. The angel, you have to look up the 444. Go to your zodiac chart, find out who your holy guardian angel is. And, well, not your personal holy, but the holy guardian angel that your personal guardian angel answer to is who you're going to find. Michael, Uriel, Ariel, like that. You're going to find them. And then they're going to give you the keys for this 1111. That's how you get the keys for your 1111. That's an initiation. So basically what you're telling me is the 444s, there's an angel that's over your guardian angel that's trying to initiate you on 2 different levels. I'm thinking mental and spiritual, because you already look like you mastered the physical to get to that point. You get a chance to take pictures of these herbs. You just might marry me. I don't think nobody want to marry me, though. I might not be the one. Yep, Nigel got you on that when all portals opening on that 1111. Matter of fact, Nigel, if you don't mind, won't you inbox Lewis and go over those numbers with him in more detail than I just did? Each light ray color is associated with each chakra. Yeah, there's 7 light rays, 7 chakras, right. And then, yeah, me and you gonna do some videos together because you know some shit. Hey, Ellie. What about the black what, Sean? Yeah, you got that, nice. You the one told me about, okay, Oshun. So, when Oshun comes, when you see those yellow beings, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because no negative being want to face her. No negative being want to be dealt with by, it's several strains of cilantro. I'm going to have to go look a little deeper into that. Sea moss is good. But with cilantro, the spirulina works best to capture the heavy metals. Kelp and alpha are good food sources for healing, but their properties are lower than some of the other superfoods. Oh. Okay, Nigel, you talking about the purple light, then we talking about crown chakra energy, but we're not talking about the beings. For us, purple light is the highest form of enlightenment. But for the beings that's not in physical form, their highest form is the conglomeration of all 7 rays of light into one being, which comes out to be white. You separate them through the prism effects. You got it, Jasmine. Spirulina, sigillina for heavy metals. Alright, Mighty Bay asks, when someone ascends physically and you can see them in white light, does that mean that they have transition? Well, the fact that they physically moved on, I'm not really understanding the question. In the physical world, you can see people's auras. When a person has mastered 7 auras, which is rare in the physical body until you get ready to ascend, they will start off with a very rich amber chakra if they're coming from the base chakra. Some people don't start at the base, and that's why you got different chakra colors, because you're starting at your level. And some of us, like me, have to start at the bottom for a reason. Thanks, Nigel. Me and you going to do some work together, too, because you make this a whole lot easier. So, Becky, you've been seeing the 444s, too. So, right above your comment about it, Nigel just told you that it meant that the Ascended Masters was protecting you. Angel Michael is linked to 4. That's... yeah. So, for y'all that's watching and y'all listening to me, and Nigel is making comments, I want y'all to know who he is. He's a reader. He read various different formats. And I'm not a reader. That's not what I'm here for. That's what he's here for. But he know what he doing. There's a couple more readers on my page, and I got a group of readers called Mystical Passages, where all of the different readers are coming together. Matter of fact, later on sometime today, I'll put the links in here so y'all can go and read the etiquette and get readings done from the mystics. Dialysis is kidney failure. If you inbox me, I'm going to refer you to my herbalist, Dr. Keon Pittman, and he's going to be able to get you the fastest recovery tools for the dialysis scenario. You can get the superfoods in powder form or pill form, and it don't matter which form you take them, or if you mix them in with something you cook, it don't matter. And that was based off Jasmine's question. Yep, chlorella is excellent. You're right, a lot of environmental toxins in it. Garlic tea with honey, Nigel, that's a great one. I remember that one. When I first encountered that one, it was from an African shaman. We just called him Baba. They all called Baba over there, though, but he was just an African shaman. But he said he gave us that one. But he also added lemon to it, lemon and cayenne. Yeah, see them colors is that's spiritual sight in its raw form. And then you can't never expect other people to see what you see because y'all got different background, different experiences. So it's gonna always be a divide there when you see it and they don't. Yeah. Depending on the back injury, you would need to see Dr. Muwada Ashby in Florida. I don't know where you at, Aaron. But you would need a higher teacher to help you to reroute the energy around the damaged part of the back issue, especially if it's spinal. If it's muscular, it won't stop you. But if it's spinal, it definitely will slow you down and stop your ascent. God is dead. Louis Campos says, you say God is dead. Well, maybe you can tell me where he at so I go dig his ass up and kill him some more. Because he an imposter. Mm-hmm. And Nigel, India Carter got 914 and 419. You want to do a little something on them? Sciatic nerve pain. Okay, Ellie. For what I did when my back was in pain, first thing I had to do was figure out what was the homeopathic remedy. It just so happened to be this stuff called Rus Tox, R-U-S-T-O-X. Well, it's actually Rus Toxiderm, which is a derivative of the poison ivy plant, which directly works on the disc that press against the sciatic nerve. You also going to need to make sure you don't have any heavy metals resting in the nerve, so you're going to need spirulina, cilantro. Don't take the cilantro without the spirulina, or else you just have a bunch of heavy metals flying around in your system, hitting places they don't need to be. Then I would give you an amino acid, which is a nitrous oxide potentiator, to help get oxygen into the body so that you can assimilate more of your nutrients to help recover with that lower backache. But I had back problems from 13 to like last year and a half. I got tired of going to the doctor, so the physician healed ourselves, so that's what I did. Yeah, and it just I'm gonna put the name of the group in when I'm done. And okay, Farash should inbox me, and I'll tag Dr. Pittman and get him in on there. You right, Jasmine. The super flu. Now I'm about to tell y'all, sound frequency therapy is actually really good for backaches because of how the methodology, and it's so non-invasive. A spinal tap can cause healing to take place in the spine by relaxing everything below where the needle was inserted. So as long as the needle is not inserted at a damaged or below a damaged location, it takes out all that inflammation and then it'll recover. But a lot of time they go in there to take out cerebral spinal fluid. This video will be on my Facebook page. There go my girl Jillian. I miss you, Jillian. Okay, so Nigel, we're going to set aside a time where we're going to come in and answer the numerology questions. Is that all right with you? Because I'm seeing more and more of them popping up. Oh, yeah. I could, India inbox me. Me and you will chop it up. I'll get you on the right path. I'll get you where you can cultivate your gifts. That's part of my job. Imani Bay 777 is my birth number. You know, you ever hear Rakim's song? He said I was born with 3 sevens in my head. Yeah. Yep. Jillian, cilantro works best with spirulina. Dandelion is just to keep the metals from settling in the liver. But it is a good cleanse to get the metals out of the liver. But the cilantro and spirulina get it out of the blood and the nerves. So they actually will work as a 3-part combination better. But yeah, you're right. To activate your chakras, you either have to meditate or do some real heavy-ass study sessions, some 12, 13, 18-hour-a-day study sessions until it crack. Only 2 ways to do it. You're welcome, Ellie. Vernon, it's just my page. You can definitely send me a friend request. Oh, the standing on the head thing for women is so important. When we were little, we used to all do headstands. Then we got to a certain age and it was too good for us to do that. We was too adult now. We're too grown up to do a headstand. For women to reverse the flow of the blood by doing a headstand for just a couple minutes a day, it does so much for your overall health. Matter of fact, Dr. Delbert Blair got a good discussion on that for women standing on their head and why. And you go into great detail about it. So yeah, that's definitely flip up on the wall. Diane said that. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta have